Oh, bitch. Go ahead and sit up. Ooh. Bing chilling. All right, is the microphone plugged in properly? Let's go ahead and double check. Yes. Good to go. I'm here, KZ. You'll have one few releases this time. I appreciate you, bro. That's what's up. All right, but yeah, bro. I don't know if you're trying to have me talk about this UFC card or what, or just shoot the shit about whatever. Because most likely I'm gonna hang out here for a little while, and then I'll do a UFC 5 stream, maybe, potentially, possibly. But yeah, I just want to know what the vibe is. Because I'm just trying to have this be, you know, just a continuation of the kind of like the member stream, you know, just talking about whatever. It could be the fights, could be whatever the fuck. Any parlays you got, dude? You know what? We can go ahead and do that. Let me go ahead and pull up my sports book. Let me look at some stuff because I don't have anything yet. I haven't deposited any money into the book here. Dorado Bet that I use. Dorado Bet. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let's hear your locks. I'm good to have you back, man. Yeah, bro. It's just with the move and everything else. Let me know if the mic's like too loud or what it's sounding like. But with the move and everything else, like, you know, going to doctor's appointments for the knee, yada yada yada, all the life stuff I got going on. I just couldn't like give good enough attention to the fights and like all the breakdowns and everything that I want to do. And I don't just want to do like the main cards. I don't just want to do like the main events. I mean, I guess it's better than nothing, to be fair. But it's like I do want to do the whole card. And it's like, you know, I got to watch the prelims. I got to go to the main card. I got to watch tape on every single fighter, you know, because I don't want to just talk out of my ass. And I want to have like a solid, good idea and understanding of the stuff that I'm trying to talk about, you know. Make at least a couple of solid points to give across in my videos, you know, so it's not just like half-assed. I try to make it at least like, you know, somewhat informative, you know, and to do that, it takes a little bit of effort on my part, which it's just I didn't have the fucking time. So, you know, type shit, just rambling. But you know, I'm just being honest. That's how it goes for your boy. Wait, let's see. Am I sharing this? Yes, I am. Okay, can I get this to be bigger? There we go. I guess that's a little bit better. Is the knee okay now, man? And respect, dude, you have life business to deal with. Yeah, and you know, if the life business is going to be taken away from the content, you know, I want to be like going full in on the content. But yeah, let's see. And the knee. Yeah, the knee is all right. I'm a little baked, my bad. But the knee is all right. But you know, it's getting better. I can walk like comfortably now for the most part. I still like limp a little bit. It's like not like fully straightening out my leg is still like kind of weird. I can drink fucking water. Like the straightening out my knee is like kind of a little weird, but you know, it's been like 3 months since the surgery, I think. Yeah, no, like 3 months and a week. So it's still got some time. I think in 6 months I'll be better after I like start lifting more, do like some actual like rehab and PT and stuff. So I'm gonna do all that. I'm about to share my link here in Discord and what's it called? In AJ's Discord. I'm not gonna tag everyone though, because that's extra. But just popping the link in there for anybody that wants to hop in. Why not? I'm waiting until weigh-ins, but my main play is Edwards and Smith. Odds are so trash, but oh well, yeah, no, but it's just like I feel like it's a lock to hit. And then for Edwards, just like method of victory gets a little bit iffy because she might just control her to a decision. She might get a submission. She might get a fucking ground and pound TKO. Who knows? Happy it's slowly getting better, bro. Hell yeah, yeah. I can say something too about what? What do you mean? I was just rambling, so I don't know exactly what you're what you're talking about because I was saying a whole bunch of bullshit. My bad, Stormy Norman. I'm gonna try to like be a little bit more attentive to the chat. Let's see. Yo, what's up, fellas? Watching Idiocracy for the first time right now, dude. That's a hell of a movie. For the first time, that's awesome. That's a funny ass movie. Shit, watching it for the first time now, you're like, oh my god, this is what the world is becoming. Because everybody always says like the world is Idiocracy. It's like the movie is real life. But that's a funny ass movie, dude. Yeah. Terry Crews is the president. He has like that freaking long hair. He has the wig, and he has like a stupid ass name too. I forget what his name is. Let's see. Going to make some money with that parlay so I can take my niece out, go karting Sunday. Fuck yeah, dude. That sounds awesome. What's good, brother? What's up, Braden? What's crack-a-lackin', my dude? What up, gang? What's up, Elijah? What's up, guys? Appreciate you for tuning in. Appreciate Stormy for being here. But yeah, bro, we gotta get notifications on so you guys are checking out the live streams when I go live. But right now we're gonna maybe put a little couple parlays together, see what the odds are looking like. I might play UFC 5 later on. Right now, okay, so Gabriela Fernandez, I feel like she's a lock. Cody Brundage, I mean, let's leave him out for now. I don't even have any methods of victory right now on the sports book here, Dorado Bet. Let me see. Let me go ahead and pull chat up on the side. Got this. All right. Win that gang shit. What's up, Aku Mace? There we go. Let's see. All right, I'm trying to hear all the shit I haven't heard from every other breakdown. I got you, Elijah. A bunch of degenerates up at midnight talking parlays. Yep. I've been subbed. You got rings on now. Appreciate you, my brother, Elijah. Oh, yeah, I meant to say I was going to say something on Discord to help promote the stream. No problem, bro. Brundage is getting the W. Most likely, yeah. I think maybe KO. Mechanico is boo-boo. Yeah, I watched him on the regional scene. Which fight did I watch of his? Let me go ahead and check because it's like it was one. I was trying to look for somebody with like relatively similar frame to Cody Brundage because it's like him getting knocked out by Nursultan Ruziboyev. It's like what is that going to tell you? Like Cody Brundage is nothing like that guy. That dude's fucking 6'5", a crazy striker. That's not Cody Brundage. So it's like if this guy gets knocked out by him, I mean if Mechanico gets knocked out by Ruziboyev, that's not like very significant to what's going to happen against Cody Brundage. But he fought this dude Tyler Ray. I think this is who it was. Yeah, Tyler Ray. He's like he's like a wrestler type guy. He's 6 feet tall, just like Brundage. Has a 75-inch reach. Let me see. Let me show you guys this fucking dude. So it's like I watched Eric Mechanico against this guy, and this guy was taking him down. He was like, it's not like he was just out there beating this dude's ass. So it's like I assume that this guy is relatively on the same level or probably significantly worse than Cody Brundage. So it's like Cody Brundage looked good against Mansour Abdul Malik. He didn't quit on himself this fucking time. He actually showed that he wanted to win the fight. He was scrapping hard. So it's like, I feel like he's going to be able to get Mechanico out of there. Mechanico wasn't like killing dudes on the regional scene. He was looking pretty eh. So if you're looking eh on the regional scene, I think Cody Brundage can take you out. Not even PFL level. Yeah. What up, y'all? I'll be staying up all night working on parlays, I'm sure. Ain't got much to do at work. Let me go back to the book. Speaking of, I think Ruziboyev beats Battle 100 plus 150 range. Yeah, bro. I was looking at that. I was surprised that Battle was a favorite, honestly. And I love Brian Battle. I'm a fucking Brian Battle fan. But it's like, dude, Ruziboyev is dangerous with the kickboxing, the long, rangy striking. It's like I feel like he probably doesn't have the grappling of Brian Battle. Brian Battle's probably going to clinch him the fuck up like he did against Randy Brown. But it's like, bruh, Ruziboyev is dangerous with the striking. I mean, he fucking put Bruno Ferreira out nasty. It's not like Bruno Ferreira is some kind of bum. Tendon tears take months to heal. Yeah, I've still got a little ways to go, but we're going. Monty mentioned Ursig sub Oda KO double chance. What are the odds on that? My app won't load right now. I like that. That sounds pretty good. Ursig sub Oda KO double chance. The only shitty part is if it would go to decision, but it's like maybe you could hedge with like Ursig decision. I don't know. I don't know if you guys are into hedging at all, but I like that Ursig sub Ode KO because I feel like that's definitely how it's gonna go. I don't think Ursig KO's Ode. Fucking knock on wood, but we'll see. What's up, Hernandez? What's crack-a-lackin'? I can't wait for Patchy Mix next fight, and I'm gonna slam his money line. I think it'll be at dog odds. It'll definitely be at dog odds, bro. Everybody's gonna be like Patchy Mix is garbage, and the guy he's fighting is gonna be a favorite unless he's fighting like some kind of can. Ursig sub Ode KO is plus 100. Shit. Go ahead and put however much you're willing to lose on that. But it's like, I feel like it's definitely live to hit. It's just like the fucking decision, bro. The decision. Not sure. Yeah, about the tendon tears. Yeah, I work 7/7 tomorrow, so that's my grind time. Facts, hell yeah. Not an entertainment standpoint, but money making standpoint. Yeah, Ruzaboyev gonna rock him. That's the thing, bro. Brian Ruzaboyev has dangerous striking. Ruzaboyev has deep experience too. He's so big to get clinched. Exactly. Ruzaboyev spread is live, goes to decision. Most likely, I would say if it's a finish, I think it would be Ruzaboyev stopping Battle. I don't know if Battle's going to stop Ruzaboyev. Ruzaboyev wins outright, maybe a finish. Yep. Battle is hittable as well. I agree. Yes, he is. I edge, never hedge. There you go. We up hedging our shit. JK. With the odds of the over-under right now, I don't see a decision happening there. With Ruzaboyev Battle, are you talking about for the over-under? Ooh, over-under. So under 1.5. So people are expecting Gabriela Hernandez to most likely get her out of there by submission. So under 1.5 for this ladies fight is plus money. And the over is minus 160. Not that much. So what are we thinking? Like Gabriela Hernandez, I think that she can most likely stop Julia Stolyarenko. Most likely by KO. I don't think she's going to be fucking around on the ground. Gabriela Hernandez by KO plus 170. God damn. KO or points 234. I mean, that gets her price down a little bit. Everyone is unfinished. The goes to decision is my first play of the day. Which one are you talking about? Ursig versus Ode over under. Let's see. I don't see a decision considering EV type thing for women's fights. What's cracking useless? Sup. What's up, my dude? We're just putting some parlays together here, seeing what we like on this card. So Gabriela Hernandez, Uros Medic, AJ's on Gilbert Urbina, but I just don't see it, man. I'm on Uros Medic, even though those odds are ugly. Jocelyn Edwards, I feel like she's a lock. Elijah Smith, we're gonna go Elijah Smith by KO just because it's fucking gross at the money line. And let's see, we'll leave Julius Walker off for now. Christian Leroy Duncan, I mean, it's just shitty odds. Gino Matsumoto, I feel like he wins. Let's see, this is a 5-legger. Plus 278. I mean, I feel like, tell me if a plus 278 parlay is good. Because it's like, when I look at that, it's like, let me get a fucking plus 1,000. I don't know, bro. I'm just an idiot when it comes to betting on these fights. But tell me what your guys is like, this is a 5-legger plus 278. Like, tell me, give me some gambling betting advice. You know what I mean? Like, you be the bad influence I need. All right, chat, please. Fucking educate this idiot for fuck's sake. All right. It's like, I have a good understanding pretty much of like, the fighters and everything else, like the tactics that they use and et cetera, yada, yada. But then when it comes to the betting, bro, I'm ass. I'm trying to get better, but it's like, bro, I definitely lose more than I win. So it's like, I'm not telling people go out and fucking bet on this because, I gotta learn this shit too. Medic might need a medic. Yeah, shit, that'll be crazy. You think so? Really? You think that Gilbert Urbina can get him out of there by submission potentially? Smith by KO is my prop block. Yeah, I feel like because it's like Kasama gets hit so much, bro. It's like we saw Garrett Armfield beat the fucking shit out of him just on the feet, and it's like Elijah Smith had a good competitive fight against Vince Morales, who is a damn good fighter, who's fought a lot of people. Hell of bunch of experience going to decision with a bunch of really good guys. But yeah, let's see. Urbina doesn't look bad, but I think he's going to be the early aggressor and get caught by a hooker and uppercut. Yeah, he can get countered, bro. It's just like, even if I don't know, man. It's like Medic. He had a tough fight against Semmelsberger, but like, he got rock dropped, but he came back and he got the stoppage. So it's not like he's just going to get bullied either by Gilbert Urbina. He got stopped by Punahele in 30 seconds, which is like, ugh, but it's like Urbina doesn't hit like that. You know what I mean? He doesn't hit like Punahele Soriano. So it's just like, I just don't see it happening. And Medic is clean enough to not just get hit by like a straight hand. That was like a crazy looping shot from Puna. I just don't see him putting him out like that. And if he rocks him, he'll drop him, but it's like Euros Medic can battle back. Unless, we get like a club and sub type situation. But I don't know, man. I'm picking Medic. I feel like his kickboxing, his technicality is going to be enough to get the W here. I mean, he's a fat favorite, but let's see. I can't believe Smith round 1 is plus money. Is it really? If anything, I'll fucking do that instead of the KO. Let's see. It is plus 136. Ooh, okay. That's plus 508 is a little bit more appetizing, I would say, than what was it? Fuck you. Plus 278. Oof, shit, that plus 500, bro. I like to pick low weight fighters in close matchups in the community's opinions, or who are chalky favorites with a 1 point. Holy fuck, dude, I can't read. All right, let me start that over. I like to pick low weight fighters in close matchups in the community's opinions who are chalky favorites with the 1.5 rounds in the money line. All right. I can't read, but you also have to work on typing these out. Okay. Smith round 1 is plus 120. I got it for plus 136 right here. KO or sub. Morales is a dog. It covers me for a decision, and it covers the finish, usually considering most finishes don't happen often in the first round with low weight fighters. It's also true. Okay. Kazama is chinny and has no defense. AJ said best. Yeah, that's the thing. That was the funniest breakdown ever from AJ about the Kazama fight. Kazama with Smith. Yeah, bro. Not gonna lie, I didn't watch AJ's videos like that this week. Live streams mainly. Yeah, I'm always hopping in the streams. Like I don't watch every single video just because I don't want, like, when I am making my videos, I don't want other people's. I don't want to like regurgitate people's opinions. I want to formulate my own thoughts on the shit. So it's like I try to not watch anybody's stuff until I start doing my own like breakdowns and analysis on it. Brings the odds on big favorites to a respectable line. Like I got Vallejos at minus 125 doing that, and Rivovix at plus 124. That's solid. I got you, KZ. Yes, sir. Let's see. It might be a 2-leg SGP on your parlay. What's SGP? Same game play? Yes. But it's really betting one fight, so you really find 2 or 3 fights you like rather than having to put together a 5 or 6 leg. I've hit for 300 plus 3 weeks in a row. Shit, nice. And how much are you putting? Oh wait, 300 plus, or like not the? I would say $300. That's what you're saying. It's been influencing my picks. Exactly, KZ. Yeah. AJ pretty much saying dude was a bum and had no chance. Yeah, respectively, of course, AJ is a gentleman. Yeah. Same game play for Smith round 1 KO is plus 145. Damn. Well, I don't think I can do that on my book. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check everything. No, yeah, I can't. Because then it's like I can't do same game plays with this because it just gives me like this weird spread bet. Let me see if I can put this shit in English. Come on. Please. Dame inglés. Ew. Give me dark mode? Okay. No, fuck. I can't get it down on English, dudes. I'm sorry. But you know what it says. Dorado bet. Let's put something else together. Let's put something fucking crazy together. Let me see. So live dogs. Finch is on Ode Osborne, which is just crazy. That's crazy to me. I don't get it, Finch. How can you fucking pick Ode Osborne over Steve Ursig? I don't know. If it hits, he's going to look like a genius. Yeah, what the fuck is with my mouse? There we go, please. I don't trust Urseg's chin. It's just like, bro, that was the fluke. He took big shots off of Moreno. I mean, yes, I know that Osborne probably pound for pound hits a little bit harder than Moreno, but it's just like that fucking Kai Car France KO was such a fluke, bro. And it's just like I feel like him just getting KO'd one time off of Kai Car France, landing the perfect overhand is just like I still have to trust his chin, even though it has been cracked, but it was just cracked by the perfect shot. And then it's like fucking Ode Osborne lands the perfect shot on him and puts him. It's just like fuck, dude. But I don't think it happens. I don't think it happens. I'm gonna go ahead and ride with Urseg. I think that he gets it done. I think he's a really good fighter. He just got caught by Kai Car France. $25, $50 bet and 300 plus wins. That's fucking solid, bro. Because you don't lose that much, but it's like you do win a shit ton. 2-leg parlays work best for me, for sure. I'm on Osborne. I don't trust Urseg. Yeah. Finch versus AJ for the co-main event. LOL. Urseg on a skid. He is, but it's like he damn near beat Pantoja. You know what I mean? He was competitive enough with Brandon Moreno. Yeah, Brandon Moreno did kind of, it's hard to say dominated. He did handedly win the fight, but it's like, Urseg was there. Urseg was hitting Moreno with some good shots. He was hanging in there with the second best flyweight in the division right now. You know what I mean? In Brandon Moreno. So it's just like, I'm just going to trust that high level experience for him to get it done against Ode Osborne, who's just, fought like lower level guys for the most part. Like he's coming off of that win over Luis Garule, who was making his UFC debut. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's not the same level, man. So I feel like Urseg hopefully is going to show levels here. If not, fucking Ode Osborne's in the title picture. Goddamn. Maybe he wins like another fight after this, and then he's like in a number one contender fight shit against like, who knows, Mel Cop, Tatsuro Tad. I think Tatsuro Taira is probably going to get to the title before that happens, but you know what I mean? That'd be crazy. Urseg looks like he lost it mentally. Damn. That's how he got finished. We'll see. I mean, if Ode knocks him out, bro, I mean, if you're betting on that, Ode knockout, what is Ode knockout at? Ode KO is at plus 800. That's fucking crazy. I mean, what are you telling me to do, Elijah, right now? You just telling me to fucking throw $10 on this shit? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're telling me to do? Feely, Hill, and Osborne, final 3 matches, and they're the only dogs I've got. Shit, I like Feely and Hill. I'm picking Feely and Hill. But I'm not picking Osborne. But it's like Feely and Hill is plus 625. And then if I add Osborne to that, what is that looking like? It's like, and I'm not even picking Osborne. I'm picking Steve Urseg. But it's just like simply for the odds and just like because it's a gamble. You know what I mean? If it happens, I'll make a shitload of money. But let's see. Osborne's plus 400. That's fucking crazy. Oh my God, bro. Feely, Hill, and Osborne is plus 3,525. $10 will win you $362. God damn. I mean, if you're feeling like that's tickling your fancy, I mean, shit. Next week, I might bet big for myself. Usually I do less than a unit. I might go plus 1.5 units next week. I'll send the ticket. Yes, I am. We in this together. Do you let the fights from last week play into how you place your bets this week? For example, if the co-main dog hit last week, do you usually bet for the favorite this week? I usually do. I mean, shit, bro. Once I see the dogs hit, I'm just like, the dogs can hit again. Like, that's how I feel. It's just like, it can happen again. Those 4 dogs on a UFC 318, it fucking got me feeling more reckless. But I mean, my last bet that I just hit was Kevin Vallejos and Tatsuro Taira, just both money line, just a super safe bet. So it's like I wasn't betting reckless, but it's just like I took a little bit of break, a little bit of a break from the betting, just because I wasn't winning, and I just wasn't really paying that close of attention to the fight cards and breaking everything down. So it's like I was like, I'm not gonna bet money just on some shit that I'm not really like studying properly. Feely is a stay away fight for me, yeah, because I was on C-Rod all week. That makes sense. I need to put minimum on it, like a minimum bet, like a small amount on the plus 3,525. I audibly laughed out loud to that. Dog's been on a historic run this year. I mean, bro, fucking what was it? Michael Johnson, Paulo Costa, Patricio Pitbull, Daniel Rodriguez, bro. Those four dogs on UFC 318 was fucking insane. I know that wasn't in order, but I was just remembering them off the top of my head here. That shit was crazy, bro. Those four dogs hitting in a row on the main card. Check the numbers. Dogs been good this year for sure. Yep. I bet what I'm most confident, and it's been working for a few weeks now. Yeah, because I was super confident in Vallejos and Tatsuro Taira. I should have bet on Taira by sub, but it's just like, bro, he can never like 100% predict it. I wanted to be super safe and just actually win a fucking bet. You know what I mean? Because it was $19 that I bet on that. I won like 30. And I put $1 on Danny Silva by KO just in case. Because I feel like I felt like I was giving Danny Silva more of a chance to win than I was Park. And I mean, I feel like that was a pretty good call, just because Danny Silva kept it relatively competitive. He looked dangerous in the fight, and then Park just got fucking dominated. Sadikov in 30 seconds against who? Is Sadikov fighting somebody? Let's see. Feely decision, Edward Ursig sub or Ode KO. Edwards decision cycle. What does that pay? I got you. Let me see. Feely decision. That's plus 333. Let me get rid of Ode and Ursig sub or Ode KO. Well, those are two different things. And I'll put Ursig sub plus 142. What do we got? We still got that. I mean, shit. If you have Feely decision, Hill, and then Steve Ursig submission, that's plus 2,530. That's pretty crazy. But let's get rid of Angela Hill. Put Edwards decision. Let's see. Plus 100. That's plus 2,000. That's pretty live. I mean, yeah, shit. And if Steve Ursig doesn't get a submission and you want to get another dog in there, you could put just Steve Ursig money line and then just throw Angela Hill in there for probably similar odds, I would say, maybe even better odds. If you feel confident in Angela Hill, no, because then if you get Steve Ursig at the fucking plus 600, yeah. Oh wait, no, that's still nice. That's still nice. Or at the minus 600, I mean to say, plus 2,425 for Angela Hill, Steve Ursig, and then Jocelyn decision, Feely decision. 318 fucked my parlays hard. Yeah, bro. I had Kevin Holland as a lock, and it's just like, dude, what the fuck? Daniel Rodriguez came out of nowhere and got that win. Picking fighters with a better grappling and more experience. That makes sense. Who do you think has the better grappling between Miles Johns and Gene Matsumoto? And to be honest, it's all luck, y'all. This is gambling. Yeah, exactly. Leal, KO'd Leal. Dude, Leal. Fucking Carlos Leal getting knocked the fuck out by this Muslim Salikov in just one punch. Just like out of nowhere, iced him. That was fucking crazy. And he was beating the fuck out of Renat Fakhretdinov. Granted, yes, Renat Fakhretdinov doesn't have the striking of Muslim Salikov, but it's fucking obviously shit looking back at it now. But it's like, bro, it's like Leal was looking good. I mean, yeah, Morono, they beat the fuck out of Morono, but it's like, that's not like, but it's just like, bro, Muslim Salikov, he got KO'd by Randy Brown. He's an older guy. He's the king of Kung Fu, yes, I guess. But it's like, bro, he was supposed to get his ass whooped by Carlos Leal, the fucking roid freak. But nope, he was just like, take the fucking cleanest right hand of the card. Bada bang, fucking put him out nasty. Jesus Christ. And was that an early stoppage? Was it? Because it's like, we watched Muhammad Yahya get dropped fucking 50,000 goddamn times before that. So it's like, was Carlos Leal versus Salikov an early stoppage? The double option, you don't have it. Let's see. What are you talking about? No, I can't do the same gameplay with the Ursig sub or Ode KO. No, it comes up all weird. Let's see. And I bet AJ and Finch's most confident picks most of the time they all hit for sure. Matsumoto, I think Gene, and he's faster too. Johns just stands there. Yeah, and he has dude. I watched Miles Johns versus Douglas De Silva down Drajback, and dude, those motherfuckers did nothing for like the whole first round. They barely threw shit. So it's just like I feel like Gene Matsumoto is not just going to be standing there just like a statue waiting. He's going to land. He's going to outpoint Johns. Yes, that opens him up to get countered, but I feel like he can be slick enough to just not eat those big shots and just like outpoint Johns. Get him out of there get him to a decision. Most likely, I see Gene Matsumoto winning by decision. but it's like, he has a lot better output than Miles Johns, who just kind of fucking stands and waits. He had to throw against Felipe Lima because Lima was really like pushing the pace on him and fucking attacking him. So Miles Johns had to fight back against Felipe Lima because Felipe Lima was forcing the fight in that one. Yeah, Leal sold hard. Yeah, bro, he did. Matsumoto has nice cage grappling. You're gonna hate watching the fight, Casey, but he'll win probably. Yeah, most likely. But if I bet on Matsumoto, it won't be that bad. That's the thing, because I actually won a solid parlay betting on Rafael Estevam, and he hugged like a bitch. It was against Jesus Aguilar, but since he won, I was like, I'm not that mad because I won money. And that's exactly what I said in chat when that happened. I was like, Esteban's hugging like a bitch right now, but since I bet on him, I'm not that mad about it. Let's see. I love that Braden. Haha. Yeah, exactly. Casey John sucks. Yeah, he just has like a one punch. He has a puncher's chance. You know what I mean? Because he does have good power, but it's like he just has to pull like an overhand out of his ass. Miles Johns by KO is plus 700. That's pretty, I feel like if he's going to win, that's how he's going to win. So it's like, if you're going to bet Miles Johns, just go ahead and do the KO. So what's Johns KO and Ode KO? Oh my God, bro. What the fuck? Plus 7,100 for Johns KO and Ode KO. So it's like, you just want to put $1, $1 on the insane fucking fluky upset parlay. If you want to fucking hit this fluke parlay $1 for $72, go ahead and throw that as like just some insurance. You know what I mean? Why not? Fuck it. That's crazy. Plus 700 plus a plus 800. God damn. When you bet on someone, win by any means necessary. Exactly. And you know who else was in that same parlay with Estevam? Yusuf Zalal, and he was fucking running his ass off against Calvin Kattar in that third round, and I was like, he's running like a bitch, but I don't fucking care. And it was the last leg, bro. I was so fucking freaked the fuck out watching Calvin Kattar chase down Yusuf Zalal, and Yusuf Zalal was just fucking running his fucking ass all over the place. I was like, oh my God, just keep fucking running like a bitch and fucking get this decision win. Please, God. The fluke parlay, yeah, dude, exactly. John's KO, Ode KO, just fluke. This is just fluke insurance. Is exactly what that is. Fluke insurance. That's all you got to look at it as. Get your fluke insurance. Miles Johns by and Ode Osborne KO. Let's see. Lock of the week. Johns and Ode KO. Fuck right. Shit. Dang, AJ should make that as a parlay. Alt fluke upset city parlay. Yeah, exactly. It's just the fluke insurance parlay. It's like just in case you get into a car accident, you got car insurance. Just in case some crazy ass shit happens and fucks up your parlay, you put fucking Daniel Rodriguez and Pitbull by decision, and you know what I mean? Fucking get insane odds, or just Daniel Rodriguez. Fucking dude, that's so crazy. You know what I mean? Put some crazy shit together. Let's see. Then nobody can talk shit. Yeah, exactly. Invest your dollar in fluke insurance because it was an alt. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then if it hits, everybody's like, oh shit, bro. I fucking purchased my fluke insurance and I got it. Let's see. Eric Anders, I don't feel like he has a chance. And I feel like if he's going to win, it's going to be by KO too. Eric Anders is not going to win a decision against Christian Leroy Duncan. Let's see here. Let's see. So let's put a full card, just full card parlay, just every single pick. I'm picking Brundage, I'm picking Gabrielle, I'm picking Medic, I'm picking Jocelyn, picking Elijah Smith, picking Julius Walker, picking Christian Leroy Duncan, picking Gene Matsumoto, Andre Feely, Angela Hill, Steve Urseg, and Roman Dolidze. I am picking Roman Dolidze. So, $1 wins on that's plus 18,210. $1 wins $183.13. And if you feel like, you want to throw Fluffy on there just in case, what's plus 6,740, shit, with Dolidze hits, that's a lot better. All right. My girlfriend was just asking me something. My bad. You're in good hands with Allstate. Exactly. With Allstate, you're in good hands. Like a good neighbor. Fucking Fluke Insurance is there. Exactly. For sure. There we go. Shit, bro. Roman Dolidze. I might as well just. And then what? The minimum I can bet is 50 cents. So 50 cents will win me $90 if I sweep the card. That's fucking crazy. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and deposit $5 here in a second just so I can start putting my stuff down. My long shot parlays. And then I don't know. I don't what my lock is gonna be, what I'm actually gonna bet. Let's see. Let's stay away from Jocelyn Edwards right now just because the method of victory, I'm not too sure on it. Gabrielle Hernandez. Can we bet on her inside her by KO or points? What are the odds on that by Gabriela Fernandez KO or points? Minus 234. That's better. Because I feel like she's a lock. And let's say Christian Leroy Duncan. The odds fucking suck. Right. Elijah Smith round 1. I feel like that's just that's gonna happen. Let's see. And it's like if he just fucking takes him into round 2, that's just gonna be so annoying. Well, let's see. Let's see. We're not gonna bet 50 cents on this. This is gonna be like a $10, $20 bet. Let's see. Gene Matsumoto, I feel like he's gonna win. Decision or just money line? What's up, boys? What's cracking halftime? What's up, my dude? I'm just putting together a parlay right now, something that I'm most likely going to bet on. So I think... What the fuck? This is weird. So this is at plus 193. This is Gene Matsumoto and decision. And this is minus 163. Gene Matsumoto by decision. So what the fuck? I just get better odds on this selection for it. That's a little stupid, but I'll take it. So yeah, June decision, Elijah Smith round 1, Gabrielle Fernandez KO points, plus 445. Shit, that's solid. I feel like this is like super. I mean, Elijah Smith round 1 is like the risky play here, and I feel like these other two are kind of locky lock. But if June gets a finish, like that's just gonna fucking piss me off. So if we, well, let's see, money line, yeah, for Gene Matsumoto, yeah. Let's see, and then who else can we add to this? That's plus 355. That's not terrible. That's really not bad. He has to kill Kazama or else cut from the UFC. Exactly, bro. Like if you don't get a first round stoppage, just get this man out of this. Just get this man out of here. He's dead to me because my parlay didn't hit. But let's see. Yeah, because then it's just like Elijah Smith by KO is what? Plus 213. Yeah. So if I take him out by round 1 and I just put KO, plus 183 instead of plus 355. Oh, fuck. It's like, can we add another leg to this that we're feeling super confident in? Let's see. To get it back to like, plus 355. So we have, okay. If we just throw Edwards in their money line, I feel like that's kind of, gonna hit. Let's see. Shit, Cody Brundage KO. No, we don't even have Cody Brundage KO, so fucking. Yeah, Stormy. I'm just this is how the brain works. We're just looking at it. We're just trying to figure shit out, brother. Shit. And then Steve Urseg, shitty odds. Let's see. And then I'm on Feely and Hill, so it's just like if I want to be like a fucking greedy bastard, just throw my 2 underdog picks. And then we get plus 2,500. Oof, goddamn. Out of the 2 underdogs that I'm more confident in, Andre Feely or Angela Hill. I mean, it is reflected in the odds. I mean, it's just like I feel like Christian Rodriguez is a good fighter. Yasmin Lucindo, she's pretty green. I feel like Angela Hill kind of has a better chance of getting this done. as opposed to, just because I feel like she's fighting a lesser competition than a Christian Rodriguez. He is good. He does lose to the veterans, but he is good, well rounded. So we just throw Angela Hill in there. That's plus 798. That's not terrible. So if if we go Feely instead of Angela Hill, that's plus 941 for sure. What's another confident pick that you guys are feeling like? What's your lock? Let me know what your locks are. And while you type those, I will quickly be right back. Give me 1 second. Ugh. Jesus, hello. I was saying that I'm back. My bad, dudes. But yeah, no, I was just reading your comment, Elijah. Fluffy, my lock of the week. Yeah, I'm picking Roman Dolidze, but it's not like I'm gonna be like shocked if Fluffy Hernandez, out cardios him, gets him tired, and maybe wins a decision or gets him out of there late because it's Fluffy Hernandez is a fucking dog, dude. I'm not definitely not gonna discount that fact, but I'm going to trust that Roman's physicality, just at the price, it is nice, but it's just that Roman's physicality is going to be enough for him to get this win here. He doesn't like gas out bad. He's not like a Michelle Pereira. He does have good cardio. He's been 5 rounds before, and it's just like I feel like he has like good grappling to compete with Anthony Hernandez and not just get bullied there. If he does slow down, later on in the fight, like after I hope he just starts to slow down maybe in like rounds 4 and 5 after he banks the first 3 rounds. You know what I mean? It's like Roman Dolidze is a good physical fighter. He's well rounded. He's not gonna have like the crispiest striking. He's kind of like aggressive and sloppy, but it's just I feel like he is good enough to beat Anthony Hernandez. And Anthony Hernandez isn't like some kind of crazy ass kickboxer himself either. You know, Edward Smith, you already know. Yeah, they better win, bro. Right? Edwards and Smith better win. What do you think about like method of victory? Just going straight money line on both of them? Oh, that's so gross. Let me see. Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and get rid of my. Okay, well, let me take a screenshot of this just so I can keep this because I feel like I do like this. Oh, God damn it! My fucking mouse is stupid, bro. I gotta get a new mouse. Let's see. Okay. All right. So we're just going Edwards, Elijah Smith, plus 236. Ew. Or minus 236. I'm always like focused on the plus money. I say plus just involuntarily because it's like I don't read off minus 236 parlays. Those just don't exist to me. Those aren't a part of my world. You know what I mean? I'm just like, fuck that, bro. I'm trying to win some money. And then this shit just doesn't hit because I'm a greedy son of a bitch. That's the problem. That's the problem. Give me Lucindo as a backup lock, but Smith is my chalky locky. Yeah, Lucindo. I mean, I'm picking Hill, but it's like that's the thing. It's like she has a chance to win. She can win a decision. Hill is 40. You know. Let's see. Degen dog lock might be the Gabby fight to go over. I don't know. I feel like it might be decision. Shit, it's potentially. And if like you might as well just bet on Gabby by decision at that point. Well, no. Over 2.5 minus 160. What's Gabby by decision? Gabby by points. Plus 180. I mean, shit. You might as well just bet on her because if I don't think that you think that Stolyarenko is going to win a decision, so you might as well just go Gabriela Hernandez by decision plus 180. Her KO points minus 234, which isn't as attractive. Fluffy Roman to go the distance. Feely and Smith, my 3-leg lock. Let's see. Fluffy Roman go the distance. Yeah, I could see that definitely. I mean, both guys are tougher than shit, so it's just, you know, they're going to have a hard time finishing each other for sure. Feely and Smith, my 3-leg lock. Shit, I like that. That's probably some plus money too. Let's see. Those businesses. Yes. Okay. Yeah, Smith. Most likely Smith by KO. So I might as well just, instead of just Smith money line, Smith by KO, because I just don't see him going the distance with Toshiomi Kazama. Or is it Kazama Toshiomi? I don't know which one's his fucking first name. Let's see, Feely. Plus 683. Shit. And then, you know, you're going to be sweating during Anthony Hernandez, Roman Dolidze as those guys are beating the shit out of each other. But, you know, it is live to go the distance. But shit, if they're not going to be trying to get the finish, both of them. So it's just, you're going to be worried, bro. You know what I mean? Fuck, those guys are going to be going after it. They really are. A couple of fucking savages. Instead of Elijah Smith, just straight money line, we got Elijah Smith by KO. That's a plus 923. Ooh, that's nice. If you're on Feely, if you think Feely has a chance, you know, if you're not just like on like, yeah, Christian Rodriguez is going to smoke this fucking dude. It's like, you know, who is Feely getting smoked by? You know, Nathaniel Wood, who is significantly better than Christian Rodriguez, in my opinion. Dan Ige, who has one punch knockout power. He got subbed up by Melchizedek Costa, you know, just shooting a stupid takedown. But it's just like, bro, I feel like he's going to learn his lesson. You know what I mean? My first Lamag. What? My first play of the night is Fernandez over for sure. Fernandez over. That does sound safe but boring. Yep. LOL. I'm soft. I'm locking up one of the Parlay Prince's parlays as well. Dude, he's always so close, bro. He has some parlays that are just fucking. He hits so many legs on it, but then it's just one pick or like one method of victory just fucks him. Like he'll pick a fight to go to decision and it gets finished or something. Or he gets like one pick wrong. Like he picked Rebecca over Chris Duncan, and you know Chris Duncan got it. But it's like, bro, everything else was hitting on his parlays. Parlay Princes is like he's so fucking close on so many, bro. It's like I DM him like, bro, fuck. There was one that he posted. I think it was for that the last card, and like I was like, oh, bro, you're one pick off. Dolidze will drown. Don't take the over for Anthony Hernandez. For which play? Which play are you talking about, Elijah? For Anthony Hernandez, Roman Dolidze, you don't think it goes over 3.5? Anything, yeah, shit. Yeah, if it goes the distance, plus 140. I like Fluffy, for sure. He made one for me because I was complaining about his whack-ass 18-leg parlays. That's funny as fuck. Right? I swear Feely deleted my comment when he last fought. I said, you really lost to a guy who paints his face like a bozo, eh? That's fucking crazy. Damn, Stormy Normie. Who's the guy that paints his face like a bozo? I just couldn't believe he lost like that. I was so mad. Are you talking about Melchizedek Costa? He painted his face? Maybe I just don't pay attention. Shit. And it could go over 3.5, but I'm taking spread and a bet on finish after 2 rounds. Melky? Damn, when did Melchizedek Costa paint his face? Did he paint his face as like the Joker? I'm fucking tripping. I know somebody did that, but I don't know if it was him. Fluffy not that good, bro. Dolidze a tough dude to finish. Want Fluffy to win, though. Shit, really? And he's dog money, bro. Plus 250. If you feel that convicted on it, you may as well throw down. Because like I'm picking Roman. I mean, I can see a world where obviously Fluffy Hernandez does get the win, is if Roman just does slow down significantly and, Fluffy takes over late. But it's just like Roman needs to go to the body early and often. He needs to put damage on him. He can't just, let himself get controlled. And that's the thing. I don't see himself getting control. I don't see Roman Dolidze getting controlled by Fluffy Hernandez for extended periods of time early on in the fight. Now, if he gets tired, then it's different. But it's like early on in the fight, I just don't see Fluffy Hernandez having the physicality to just compete with Roman in the grappling, because Roman's a solid fucking grappler, dude. He can wrestle, he can grapple. He's not just gonna get wrestle fucked and dominated by Anthony Hernandez early on in the fight when he still has a bunch of gas. So it's just, I don't know, man. Roman's a live dog for sure, and at the plus 250, he's a big underdog too. I like him. I'm probably gonna put him in a couple of parlays. I'll probably have Anthony in a couple of things here too, just as a hedge. Safety stuff, but shit, we'll see. It was the cow thing he does. Okay. Costa is my most hated fighter. Melchizedek Costa, he's a goof. He's not that bad. I mean, he did kind of hug Steve Garcia like a hoe, and then he got his ass whooped, and I was definitely celebrating. But he's not that bad. Yeah, he painted his face like a doggy. That's kind of cringe, but shit. He had the Dalmatian paint, I think. Yeah, I guess with a vitiligo. I get it. Kong Wang did the Joker paint. Okay, yeah. Yes. You're right. Respect to Melky. I was mad at Feely, by the way, boys. Yeah. Melky's not the worst fighter out there. I fucking hate Estevam a little bit more than I do Melchizedek Costa. I'm going to take a fat ass What? I have a fat ass feeling Father Feely going to take C-Rod out. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just shit. I think I'm picking Feely. I think he gets it done. I feel like C-Rod just struggles against guys that actually have experience that he can't just bully around. And Feely got KO'd by Dan Ige. Christian Rodriguez doesn't hit like Dan Ige. He got KO'd by Joe Anderson Brito. Christian Rodriguez does not hit like that fucking roided out freak Joe Anderson Brito, bro. He just doesn't. He has solid pop, but I don't see Feely going out from those shots. Feely took big shots off of Nathaniel Wood. He hung in there. He took big shots off of Cub Swanson. He hung in there. And when was the last time he got KO'd before Joe Anderson Brito, who hits like a fucking truck, and Dan Ige, who hits like a fucking truck? Yes, he got subbed up by Costa. I feel like if Christian Rodriguez is going to get a finish, if you're on that side, I feel like it's going to be a submission. I don't think it's going to be a TKO. I would be more surprised. And then he got fucking head kicked by Yair Rodriguez in 2016, which was literally almost 10 years ago. So he's been TKO'd 3 times in the last 9 years, which is, not terrible. I mean, if you've been fighting in the UFC for a long ass time and, you're not a champion, that's not terrible. And, he loses decisions. Let's get rid of this grappling fight because he did not get subbed by Shane. So he didn't get subbed by Bryce Mitchell. He went to decision by Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell kind of wrestled, fucked him. Feely was winning on the feet. But, Christian Rodriguez doesn't have the same kind of wrestling control as Bryce Mitchell. He's not as good as Nathaniel Wood, bro. It's just, I feel like, fuck. It's just like, aside from him getting stupidly submitted by Melchizedek Costa, putting himself into a guillotine, he looks good in the fights. I mean, he didn't look good he was looking good against Ige until he gets knocked the fuck out. But that's Dan Ige. You know what I mean? I just don't feel like Christian Rodriguez is on that same level as the guys that Feely's losing to. And yeah, I mean, Christian Rodriguez did go to decision with Melchizedek Costa, but that's the thing. It's like, Christian Rodriguez, I feel like, is a little bit more solid with the grappling, but it's like Feely should be able to get up. It's not like he's just going to be stuck on the ground with Christian Rodriguez. Let's see. C-Rod ain't like that. Yeah, exactly. Feely ain't either, but he won in this. Yeah, I hate Derek Lewis. Why? Jason Herzog and Mark Smith because of the stoppages. Derek Lewis is, I mean, he's not my favorite fighter, but, you got to love fucking Derek Lewis. He got those crazy-ass KOs. He's always going for it. I mean, yeah, don't even bring up that son of a bitch Brito, bro. If I ever see him, I'm slapping the fuck out of the back of his head. Fucking want to rage quit thinking about that motherfucker. I'm crashing out thinking about how many parlays Brito busted. Bro, him losing to Pat Sabatini, what the fuck was that? Just getting absolutely wrestle fucked by Pat Sabatini? Like, that shit was crazy, bro. I felt like he was going to lock to KO Pat Sabatini, and then he just gets fucking wrestle fucked like he hasn't grappled a day in his life when he submitted Jonathan Pierce hella disgustingly. Like, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, I'm crashing out too with you halftime. Like, what the fuck was that, bro? Did he like fuck you up winning too? Did you bet against him and he won, and then you bet on him and he lost? I'm assuming so. Let's see here. Let's see. Just looking at my own channel, I was at 666 subscribers, and I sent it to my homies. I was like, "Bro, my fucking YouTube channel is satanic, bro." And then I eventually got 2 more, and it's not anymore. Let's see. Hell yeah, he fucked up everyone parlays. Yeah, I'm sure he fucked up shit up at one point. Yeah, dude, because I bet on him to beat Sabatini, and he just got wrestle fucked. And I was like, dude, hello. I cashed the over 1.5 for that Pat Brito fight. I always thought Brito was overrated, but he's durable. I mean, shit, bro. It's like he's not like champ material, but I feel like he was a killer, and then he just gets fucking wrestle fucked. Just because, like, let me see. I'm gonna look up Joe Anderson Brito right now. I can find him through one of these fights. Yeah, through Feely. Okay, because it's like he's been looking decent against decent guys, and then he just gets wrestle fucked by Pat Sabatini. He lost to William Gomez, but he had William Gomez running away because he was just fucking coming out after him crazy. He fucked up Jack Shore. He was getting controlled by Jonathan Pierce, but then he choked the shit out of him. And then Weston Wilson, Lucas Alexander, I'm pretty sure he's on a good comeback, isn't he? No, he got fucked up by Bogdan Grad. I think I'm confusing him with Fares Ziam somehow, or Lucas Almeida. I think that's who I'm confusing him with. Got TKO'd by Chepin. Okay, so yeah, no, this isn't in the UFC. It's just like, he lost a decision to Bill Algeo. What the fuck is that? I did not know that. I feel like maybe if I would have watched that fight, I would have not picked him to beat Pat Sabatini. But, he was looking good against good guys. He was looking dangerous. And then he just gets completely nullified by Pat Sabatini. He barely fucking throws anything. That shit was crazy. I cashed the... Okay, yeah, I got you. Pat had a grapple, so I suspected the over 1.5. Yeah. I was shocked that he held him like that, though. Yeah, dude, he completely nullified him. It was insane. LOL, yeah. We're just fucking talking shit about Joe Anderson Brito right now. Yeah, bro. Fuck that fucking guy. Let's see. But yeah, I like Feely. C-Rod, I mean, he got like wrestle fuck nasty by Isaac Dolgarian. I feel like this was a robbery. I feel like Dolgarian won that 29-28. He won the first 2 rounds just with complete domination. He might have even gotten a 10-8 in round 1. So I feel like it's just like C-Rod definitely won round 3. But Dolgarian won the first 2 rounds in that fight. He beat Cameron Simon after he missed weight. That was when that was in 2023. Cameron Simon was 22 years old or 21 years old. He beats Raul Rosas Jr. in 2023. Raul Rosas Jr. was 18 years old. He beats Austin Bashi this year. Austin Bashi was only 23. So it's like he's beating these young fucking guys, bro. These young guys that are green as hell, that don't have that much experience, that are just, coming in. They have the jitters. Dolgarian's 29. I mean, yeah, but it's like arguably he won that fight. But it's like, it's just like Christian Rodriguez. He's a good fighter. He is well-rounded, but it's like he got subbed up by Julian Erosa. He got, relatively... It was competitive against Costa, but Costa was getting the better of the grappling exchanges. I just feel like Feely can get the better of the striking exchanges. He has enough experience against enough high-level fucking guys. He's slick on the feet. He's long, rangy, fast. I just feel like he can piece Christian Rodriguez up to a decision. So I like Feely, bro. I'm going to put him in a couple of parlays. I might do a safety thing with Christian Rodriguez, but it's just like, I don't know, man. I like Feely. He's one of my favorite underdogs on this card, apart from Angela Hill. Because it's like, Roman Dolidze, I'm picking Roman, but it's just like Anthony Hernandez is no fucking joke. So that's one that I guess I would say I'm less confident on than I am on Feely and Angela Hill. Yeah, if you use my parlay, you owe me a 12% commission. What's your parlay, bro? Did you post it up here? Give it to me, but I won't give you a 12% commission. Let's see. 12%. Okay, fuck. We'll see. I mean, shit. I don't know how I can donate it to you, though, from Nicaragua. C-Rod good at beating over hype people. That's funny. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Feely has no hype. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And he's due for a win. Feely hasn't lost 2 fights in a long ass fucking time, bro. And he's coming off of a loss. So look, he hasn't lost twice. Get rid of this grappling loss because you're fucking with my head. Okay, so there's no contest does not count. He has never lost 2 fights in a row ever in his entire career. In his fucking how many fights? 24 and 12. In 36 fights, Andre Fili has not lost twice in a row. He lost to Max Holloway. Then he won. Then he lost. Then he won, lost, won. And then ever since then, he's been winning and losing. He beat Cub Swanson, lost to Melquizael Acosta, and he's going to fucking win against Christian Rodriguez because that's the goddamn stats. Stats don't lie, guys. You know what I mean? You at the end of the day, we can look at everything. The fucking numbers don't lie. Feely does not lose 2 fights in a row. He's due for a win. He's about to beat this motherfucker's ass on Saturday, and he's going to get this shit done. Andre Feely plus money, 190. It's a fucking lock. And he's gonna get him out of there. I don't know if he's gonna get a finish, but he's shit. It's either Feely by KO or points. So I feel like if you want to juice it up a little more, I don't think he gets a submission. How many submissions does Feely have? 3. So I don't know. If Christian Rodriguez is not getting submitted by Melquizael Acosta, I don't think he's gonna get submitted by Andre Feely. So just remember, the people pay you. Fluffy fighter to go to the distance. Feely Smith, yeah, I like that. But I would put Smith KO instead of just Smith money line, just because plus or minus 200 is a lot nicer than minus 800. Yeah, he's the overhyped guy now. Exactly, bro. Now C-Rod has all the hype. It's his time to win now too. Yeah, exactly. Just remember the people. Yeah, watch Feely get flatlined in the first round, right, bro? He just gets knocked the fuck out. That'd be crazy. That would be insane. I don't see it happening. I really don't. I mean, I just don't, it'd be fucking crazy. I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed. But I don't think it happens. I really don't. Because he doesn't hit like Dan Ige. He doesn't hit like Joe Anderson Brito. Feely got rocked and dropped by Nathaniel Wood, but he was able to survive, come back, make it a competitive decision. If he loses, yeah, that'd be crazy, bro. Because then that would be the first time in his entire career that he loses 2 fights in a row. That would be a moment in history. In Andre Feely's career history, I guess, at least. I'm crashing out, Stormy. Yeah. Dude, fuck. Because, yeah, you're putting him in a parlay. How much are you putting on that halftime if you don't mind saying? Because, I don't bet probably more than, $30 at a time. And then it kind of turned into, $20 at a time. Then it turned into 15 because I kept fucking losing, and I'm like, fuck. I'm slapping 25. That's not bad. Let's see. What is that looking like? That's what you have right now? Oh, no, that's not what I have right now. So, Fluffy fight could go to the distance. All right, so I just had Roman. Plus 923. You're putting 25 on that. Shit. 25 to win 250? That's not bad at all. That's pretty fucking solid. Let's see. Maybe 125? Shit. That's out of my ballpark, brother. I'm in a third world over here. $125 goes a long way. Yeah, fucking, I'm going to sprinkle a bit too for the memes. Oh shit, halftime the Savage. Shit, right? God damn. Let's see. What are the rest of you guys in chat thinking? What are your locks, eh? Let me know. Let's go ahead and put together a fucking 3-leg lock parlay with everybody's picks in chat. And Stormy Normie, it was Edwards and Smith, right? That's what it was. I know you said it already. Let's see, I'm scrolling through chat. Yes, Ezra Smith. Okay. So we got Elijah Smith by KO already. And then Jocelyn Edwards, throwing her in there because I feel like she's also going to win. Roman Anthony goes the distance. Gene and Fluffy Elijah. Okay. John Matsumoto, I feel like he's definitely live. I'm picking him as well. I feel like he's going to get the wins over Miles Johns with the output. I don't know why Miles Johns is plural. Both of his names are plurals. He's more than one motherfucker. Instead of just like I guess nobody's named Mile, but his name could be Miles John or John Miles. Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Whatever. I'm sorry. That was some bullshit. That was some absolute bullshit right there. All right, I'm probably picking. Gonna be placing a lot of nonsense once I'm done with the little bit of work I got to do. Yeah, one of the two, Brundage for sure. Yeah, Brundage. I feel like he's gonna be Eric McConico. Shit, that's plus 2,650. And then if you guys maybe want to get rid of Anthony Hernandez, Roman Dolidze goes to distance, maybe leave that off of there because it's it's a crazy ass fight. If you feel like both of these guys are going to fight hard and get a finish. And what are you guys thinking about Feely or C-Rod? It's either Smith or Edwards lose. It's the biggest upset for me. They're in such favorable matchups and have all the advantages, I feel. Yeah, bro, for sure. And shit, fuck putting Elijah Smith at minus 800. Go ahead and throw Elijah Smith by KO on there. I know what you mean, Ricky Bobby type. Yeah. Not gonna lie, Brundage looked good against Mansour until he got swarmed and headbutted. Yeah, exactly. I'll slap Brundage on the parlay. Yeah, dude, because he was fighting hard against Mansour Abdul Malik, and that motherfucker's name is so hard to say. But he was looking good, bro. He's fighting hard. He didn't quit. I thought Malik was just gonna go out there and kill him, just quick, easy, just fucking get Cody Bumditch out of here. Nope. Cody Brundage fought his fucking ass off. They probably told him, if you're gonna go out there and roll over and quit again, you're fucking getting cut, buddy. So he's like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna fight for my career. I gotta go out there and fucking fight hard against this absolute savage and Mansour Abdul Malik. And he went out there and did it, bro. He fucking fought his ass off. Credit to him. I thought he was gonna get steamrolled, but he didn't. So let's see. Feely and C-Rod, I think over 2.5 is the safest line. That sounds pretty solid, yeah. And then what's it to go to the distance? Because that is minus 217. And if it were to just go the distance, let's see. Where's that? Okay, right here. Sí, se completarán todos los asaltos. Yes, it would finish, go through all the rounds, whatever the fuck. I hate that I can't put this shit in English for you guys. Wait, you get the point. You see the numbers. The numbers is all you need. The numbers are in English. Let's see. Yeah, because you just get like, instead of minus 217, you get minus 200. So it's not that big of a difference. It's not really that worth it. Okay, that is plus 477. So we got Elijah Smith KO. That's a lock. Jocelyn Edwards, she's a lock. Gene Matsumoto, not as much of a lock because Miles Johns does hit hard. He's dangerous, but I feel like he can get this win for sure. I'm confident in him. Cody Brundage most likely is a lock over Eric McConico, who regional scene guy, not great. I'm pretty sure he's coming in on short notice. I don't know if both of them are coming in on short notice, but something to note about this fight is that it's happening at 205. So neither guy is really going to have to go through much of a weight cut, or at least an extreme weight cut. They're just going to have to, lose some weight if they were heavy. We'll see. We'll see what shape either guy is looking in. I think this is a fight to maybe wait until weigh-ins. See if one of these dudes is looking fat and out of shape, bet the fucking dude coming in looking shredded. But it's like, because we don't know the condition. Do you guys know if Cody Brundage and McConico was coming in on short notice this fight? Shit, maybe I'll bet the method. It's just every time I do that, it never hits. That's my bad luck in this betting stuff. I feel you, Stormy, dude, because that shit fucking happens to me too. I bet Bruno Fajeda and I bet Ryan Spann both by KO, and those motherfuckers got submissions. So it's like, bro, fuck. And that was like a solid leg on a lot of my bets. So it's like I lost that shit too. But yeah, let's see. My specialty has always been money lines and overs. I'm a basic bitch. Shit is better than nothing, bro. If you're winning, it's better than losing. Shit. Is going the distance slightly better? Yeah, instead of just like minus 217, it's minus 200. So meh. Basic bitches are good too. Sometimes storming it. Exactly. Yeah, bro. Win's a win. My basic bitch parlay last week, Vallejo's money line, Tyra money line hit. So I think Cody shows up. I think so too, man. We'll see. But the thing is, like, who knows how active these guys have been with the training? We'll see. Like I said, let's wait until weigh-in, see if these dudes are looking shredded or fucking chunky. But yeah, they're like I said, it's happening at 205. So let's see. But the thing about shredded is you don't know if they're dehydrated or what, so it's hard to tell unless a dude got staffed, then you know most likely lose. Yeah. But like I don't neither guy's gonna be dehydrated here because this is happening at 205. So it's like if they're looking like they're in good shape, like because when I say shredded, maybe like shredded is like overly lean. But like shredded, I just mean like this dude's looking like he's in fucking fight shape. He's looking like he's been hitting the cardio hard. He's not like looking like he's got extra body fat on him. He looks like he's ready to go 300 rounds. You know what I mean? But yeah, and I like AJ's with staff experts. He's always like, "Oh, this guy's a fucking pimple on his chest. He has staph. He's gonna die." But 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 yeah, I like playing staff inspectors so we can see which guy has fucking sores on his body, and he's like, he's not gonna show up for this one. He's got a staph infection. Yeah, the betting game is hilarious, so unpredictable, but that's what makes it so fun. Exactly. AJ Goat with sniffing out staph. Yeah, exactly, bro. He called it on BSD. BSD had that big old crater on his face, and he got fucked up by Dustin Poirier. So what's up, bros? You want to keep doing parlay building, or I'll throw on UFC 5 and just beat some motherfuckers up and rage out if I lose? Or what, bro gonna lose and die? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Let's see. So yeah, we can keep building parlays. I can go beat some motherfuckers up, whatever you guys prefer. I can show you guys my Tapology picks real quick. So this is what we got on Tapology. Where are my picks at? Here we go. Can you guys see that? Yes. All right. So we got Brenda's decision. I might change that to KO. But I mean, I already sent these into UFC predictions tracker as what they are. So shit. I think it's too late to change it. Maybe it's not. Maybe not. I got Hernandez KO, Medic KO, Edwards submission round 2. I don't fucking know. I was just like, let me throw some bullshit out there because I feel like if she's going to be controlling Priscilla Cachoeira on the ground for extended periods of time, she can get a submission. Priscilla Cachoeira's grappling his ass. Smith KO round 1. Yep, we talked about that in ad nauseum a lot. We got Walker KO TKO round 2. I don't know if maybe round 1 would be the better play just because Sakura's shown that he's not very durable. But, Walker, I feel like he does clinch up a lot, so that could, burn time off the clock. Duncan KO TKO round 2. Duncan might be tentative and fight safe to a decision, but I feel like he's very fast, very powerful. He could get Eric Anders out of there if he's consistently landing hard, clean shots. Ooh, Jesus, fucking gotta take a breath. Matsumoto decision. Yeah, I feel like Matsumoto is gonna win decision. Feely decision, yep. Hill decision, yep. We talked about Hill and Feely. And Ursig submission round 2. Ode Osborne's been submitted a decent amount of times. Urseg has very solid jiu-jitsu and grappling, and I feel like he can get him out of there by submission. This was kind of, me just like tailing AJ a little bit after I watched the video, but I feel like it's accurate to happen as well. Dolidze decision. Yep, I'm on Dolidze. I'm down for whatever. I've got some welding to do, so I'll have you in my ears for sure. I like it. Good luck to us all, chat. I'm also down for whatever. I mean, shit. Because the thing is, if I were to do some UFC, I would have to start the stream over, which I don't think is that big of a deal. So, let's see. And I could do certain kind of challenges on UFC 5 because earlier in the day, I was going to stream after AJ's stream, but I had some shit come up. I had to go attend to it, and then I had hopped on later. And I was just exclusively playing as Dana White, just in the welterweight, middleweight, and light heavyweight division. But we got to get one impression. I'm down, bro. Give me some fucking people or races or just like US regions. Ugh. Hang on, let me close my door because I'm going to be fucking loud and wake up my girlfriend. Oh. Let me know. New York, the South, California. If she gets mad, KZ, just bark at her. Yeah, I do that at mine. Anytime she gets mad, just fucking John Silver her. Like a fucking maniac. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That should get my point across. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Marab calling out anybody, right? The winner of Roman Dolidze versus Anthony Hernandez. Fight with me. I am the number one grappler in the UFC. You think you are good? I am the best. Just like fucking super strained impression idea. Yeah, I got you, bro. I'm picking Roman Dolidze to beat Anthony Hernandez. He's going to get this win. That's just Arnold Schwarzenegger, but very terrible. But Roman Dolidze, he's Eastern European, just like me. Yo, why Marab sound like a dehydrated SpongeBob or some shit, right? Water, Sandy. I need water. Just fucking old man, Grandpa Marab. This guy was disrespectful. You need to be humble. You need to be humble, brother. He doesn't really say brother, but shit. Aljo is the best teammate ever. Aljo has the best rum. Aljo is the best grappler in the UFC. I love Aljamain Sterling so much. He's my brother. He's my training partner. That's pretty good. Are we talking about Marab or what? Or fucking dehydrated SpongeBob? Oh, fuck. We got Bryce Mitchell. Man, I swear to God, Hitler is the most misunderstood man in the world. And just for, legal purposes, these are not my ideas. I'm just doing an impression of a UFC fighter, Bryce Mitchell, that was said that he wanted to fish with Adolf Hitler. Just by the way. All right. Yeah, man, fucking Adolf Hitler. He's the most misunderstood guy in the world. If you just take the time to get to know him, just talk to him a little bit, look past all the, the meth and all that stuff. You just you'll see him, man, deep down. He's an artist, man. He's an artist. He knows exactly what he's doing. The Jews, don't even get me started on okay, let me fucking chill. All right, old man Marab, yeah. Do Brendan Moreno one time. Shit. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not next week or something. But one day, I will be UFC champion. No, he says, pero one day. Let's see. Then we can play UFC. LOL. Yeah. Bryce probably loves Netanyahu because he's new Hitler. I mean, shit. Netanyahu. I said Netanyahu. Yeah. Shit. That guy's a motherfucker, bro. Fuck that guy. Useless. Shit. And I don't know if you guys saw my video when I picked Vinicius Oliveira over Kyler Phillips. I was roasting Kyler's name because, bro, fucking if your name is the name Kyler makes me angry, bro, because it's either Tyler or Kyle. All right, let me get rid of this just so you guys can fucking understand my point. All right, it's fucking Tyler or it's Kyle. Get the fuck out of here with this Kyler bullshit, okay? Hey, my name's fucking Kyler, bro. Let's go ahead and go out on my dad's yacht and just fucking drink some freaking Bacardi, dude. I don't even know what rich white people alcohol is. Even though Kyler Phillips not white, he has the whitest name in the world. But I fucking hate the name Kyler, bro. Casey's girl's about to come smack the back of his head. That's why I closed the door. So I can be all fucking obnoxious and loud. But yeah, let's see. Hey, I'll come to I appreciate you, Stormy. I'm just in Discord right now. Kyler, yeah, bro, that fucking name is so obnoxious, bro. Do you have any idea who my fucking dad is, bro? I'll get you fired, dude. I'll get you fucking fired, old man. We have Kyler, but not Tyler. Are there no Tylers in the UFC? There really aren't, huh? That's crazy. I can't think of any Tylers in the UFC. That's fucking wild. And that's such a common name. We got a bajillion Michaels. Of course, man, we have to give you one more than one viewer. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, hell yeah. My papa drives a Rolls Royce sounding ass Kyler. Yeah, exactly. Bro. Mom, what the fuck? You just got. I wanted a fucking blue Mercedes, not a red Mercedes, you stupid bitch. Bro, I like your rich guy impression. Yeah, bro. I'm fucking Tyler. What's up, bro? My name's fucking Bradley Radicalson. I'm an X Games athlete. That's how you spell that. No, instead of Bradley, it's Chadley. My name's fucking Chadley Radicalson, dude. Let me inhale more paint fumes. Yeah, bro. You guys want to fucking go huff some nitrous out of my dad's van? Chadley Radicalson, bro. I'm the #1 snowboarder on the fucking X Games circuit. Get at me, you fucking nerd. I knew someone dead ass named Tyler and he sounded like that. That's funny. Oh, useless. Oh shit. You know, Michael Bisping is actually the greatest UFC fighter of all time. That's like Australian. Michael Bisping is the greatest UFC fighter of all time. He's actually my father. I'm Callum Bisping. Now, what the fuck? I don't know, bro. I'm just going crazy at this point. Because sometimes my British blends into Australian. It gets a little bit difficult to like fucking get the intonation right on them. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Well, let's quit. Like, I can keep doing fucking crazy ass impressions, but I'll play UFC 5. Let's get that started. But I am shit. I mean, you guys know how to join it. I'll just go ahead and end this here. I'll start the UFC 5 stream just in like a couple of minutes here, as long as it takes me to get the PS5 turned on. Let me do that now. Whoa. It's going to be a seamless transition. I don't think I can post the link because I'm not going to be able to stream 2 streams at the same time on my channel. But we're going to get this UFC 5 going. We're going to beat some motherfuckers up. And yeah, UFC 5 later, UFC 5 right now. Bet, yep. Tyler Honer and Tyler Hill, I asked AI. But those, okay, for sure. But okay, so that's like all time though, because those guys are not actively on the roster. But that's what's up. So there have been Tylers in the UFC. There just aren't any Tylers right now. We are in a Tylerless era of the UFC. We just have fucking Kyler goddamn Phillips. But yeah, let's get a KZ. Let's get it. I'm trying to see KZ crash out again. Yo, KZ, how was AJ back then? You were his day one, right? Must have been so cool to see his channel grow. Yeah, I started watching AJ around like I think like shit. It was after 10K, but before 20K. It was like in that range. I think it was on like 18, 17K, something like that. But yeah, bro, it was cool. I mean, he was been pretty. It's just crazy seeing his consistency because he's just always been there, just like covering the fights all the fucking time. He very rarely would take. I don't think he's ever missed. He hasn't missed a card since I've been watching him. I don't think he's been on vacations and stuff, but he still puts the content out there. But AJ's been relatively the same, bro. He hasn't switched up. He's still the same dude. He's cool. AJ's a good guy. You can tell. He's a solid individual for sure. He's never too like negative about shit. I feel like I'm a little bit more of a negative Nancy than AJ sometimes, but you know, I just like that's just his personality, I guess, you know. Never tries to get too bent out of shape about shit. Let's get it. I'm trying to see Kate. Yeah. Okay. Damn, I was there late at 38K. For sure. AJ over MMA Joey for sure. Dude, fuck. MMA Joey is obnoxious as fuck, bro. I would be willing to beef with that idiot because he's so fucking annoying. He's just a fat idiot if anybody wants to fucking clip this. MMA Joey is a fucking clown, bro. His takes are ass, and he's just overall very fucking fat and obnoxious and annoying. Fuck that guy. But yeah. Anyways, about AJ, yeah, I have so much respect for him. Made us so much money and means a lot that he reads out pretty much everything. Exactly, bro. And it's just like I was hanging out in AJ's stream because like MMA Guru, he was so big where it's like no, he's not even gonna read your shit unless you're donating. It's like I'm not fucking giving MMA Guru $2 every single time I want my shit to be read, you know? Like, yeah, no, it's crazy. AJ's always just chatting with the people, you know, talking back and forth about the fights because he fucking loves this shit. He's having fun talking about the fights. So he just has a bunch of motherfuckers to talk to and just go back and forth with about it. So it gives us a platform. Exactly, bro. I mean, a lot of my channel growth is due to, you know, AJ giving me like shouts out and stuff, and, you know, he gives me like a solid platform to, you know, I guess like promote myself shit. But you know, I do appreciate it a lot, because, you know, I would probably, without him, I'd probably be like, you know, maybe before I even started, I had like 90 something subs. And it was just from like a funny ass Dragon Ball Z video that I posted for my Spanish project. I just did like Goku turning Super Saiyan 3, put in Spanish. And I was just screaming like I did the whole fucking transformation and anything. That had like 90,000 views. But it's like, you know, if I didn't have AJ shouting me out, I'd probably have like maybe what, 150 subs, maybe 200. But it's like, you know, he throws his audience my way, which is very cool of him. He doesn't have to do it, but yeah, I very much appreciate that. He's annoying as fuck. Yeah, MMA Joe, he's super annoying. I don't even care if people say I glaze HA. He's awesome. You all are awesome. Yeah, fuck it, bro. If anybody wants to hate on you for liking AJ, who gives a fuck? AJ's the man. He's cool. Nuts from you and Glazing, he's a goat for sure. I love talking shit about MMA Joey. Don't get me started. Yeah, that guy's a fucking idiot. David Panda, sup my N-word. You know, I wish I could say it, bro, but I can't. Thanks, man. I had just had some people comment saying I do, and it's like, oh, well, fuck it. Yeah, bro, who gives a fuck? Because AJ has his haters. You know, if you say anything good about him, they're just like, oh, you're fucking glazing, bro. AJ just trash ass picks. Fucking, you know what I mean? They're just going to hate on anything positive you have to say about him. MMA YouTube is my shit. This is where I go to get away from the world. Hell yeah, bro. Just, you got a whole bunch of crazy motherfuckers talking about a whole bunch of shit. Yeah, this community is the shit. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to keep chopping it up with you guys. I wish that I could have my face cam and then, you know, have the game just playing, so I can just be like here, just, you know, fucking talking into my actual microphone. I'll get it set up eventually to where, you know, I have like my face cam with my actual mic and my whole setup with the PS5. Like when I move into my new place, I'll probably try to get that set up properly, so, you know, I can have the face cam and the gameplay going at the same time. Because I'm sure that nobody's trying to watch this right now. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, let's fucking have it like this. It doesn't look terrible. It doesn't look good at all. But, you know, yeah, I'm probably going to have to end this stream here just to run some UFC 5. None of my homies like MMA like that. Yeah, mine either. I do have one homie. His name's Kevin as well. We're both fucking named Kevin. He's a brown belt in jiu-jitsu. He actually has had some not professional fights, but some amateur fights. Maybe professional fights. I don't know. But he's out here in Nicaragua. He's competed. He's had a boxing fight. He had 2 MMA fights. He competes in jiu-jitsu often, won some tournaments. And he's got some solid jiu-jitsu, bro. He's pretty nasty on the ground. He has a good triangle choke. But let's see. KZ, get a cheap little monitor. Yeah. I do have a cheap little monitor here for work. Let me see. Bloop. Right there. But it's like, yeah, I was using that when I was working at my other job. Right now, I'm just working off this same laptop that I'm streaming from. Yo, shout out to me. 3 days without a cigarette. Whoop, whoop. Yep. I bet your mouth already fucking tastes better. Yeah, bro. Cigarettes, you know, just stick with the weed. My homie James smokes a lot of cigarettes, and it's just like, I'm like, ugh. He's like, yeah, bro, it just feels so good after smoking some weed to smoke a cigarette. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know. I used to smoke cigarettes, though, when I used to drink a lot, like when I was in college, you know, just socially, you know, because if you're drunk, you know, cigarettes pretty nice. But I haven't drank since the surgery. That was back in the day. But since I got my knee surgery, I haven't touched a drop of alcohol, just because, you know, it's just going to impede the whole recovery process. And then it's just like, I don't know, I haven't craved it at all. I'm a weed smoker, you know. It's like, I feel like if I'm going to have one vice, I'm just going to have one vice. You know what I mean? I don't need to drink and smoke, even though it is fun. But, you know, it's like, if I'm going to do something, I'll just deal with one thing, you know. I had to tell somebody, yeah, fuck yeah, casual degenerate. Good job, bro. Keep it up. I don't know if you're doing Zins or whatever else, or like the nicotine patch. I don't even know how does a nicotine patch even work? Probably Google it, but it's amazing, man. Good for you. Shit is no joke to quit. Yeah. Detox some lungs with some tea now, casual. Yep, exactly. Good shit, bro. Congrats on the drinking. Yep. Because the thing is, I haven't been like I used to be like a heavy drinker in college, because it was like going out to parties all the time, going to these clubs and whatever else, and everybody's drinking. So it's like, you know, you're going to get drunk with everybody else. But it's like, I've never been like one to crave alcohol. You know, like maybe I would have a beer like at if I went out to dinner or whatever, but generally not like a cocktail or something. But it's like I would just binge drink like an idiot, get too drunk, fucking throw up and shit, all that party drinking style. But it's like I was never like, oh, I'm not like an alcoholic, but it's just like I need a drink. Or it's like I'm craving, I never really crave it. I crave smoking. Like that's what I have a fucking problem with. It's like I'm just like, damn, I'm trying to smoke. It's just I don't know. I've been that way since I was like what, 18? But yeah, I've been on and off like pretty heavily smoking weed since like 18. But not like nonstop. Like I haven't stopped since I've been 18, but it's like, more often than not, I'm probably smoking marijuana. Yeah, stay healthy, y'all. Got to be alive to bet and watch UFC. Yeah, exactly. Hell yeah. Yep. So let's see. We can keep up the chat, but I am gonna play some UFC 5. I mean, shit. I'm not even having a problem like chopping it up with everybody. To be honest, I vape. I need to stop. Yeah, because I don't mind chopping it up because I'm entertained enough with the conversation. I still smoke bud. Yeah. Yeah, that's all you really need. Because I feel like, if you're not smoking anything, then yeah, I can see how it can be harder to quit the cigarettes. But it's like, if you can smoke something at least, it takes away the temptation. And yeah, quit vaping halftime. It's so hard though. Is it the nicotine vape that you hit? I never stopped. I never started vaping with the Nick vapes. I mean, I've hit them before. You know what I mean? Like if the homie has like a vape, and I'm doing with when you talk and you have the fucking vape smoke. Like I've done that shit, but it's like I've never owned one. Weed vapes, yeah, I've owned them. Same halftime as fuck. That's funny. I think I saw you with a vape in your hand when you were on AJ's stream. Yeah, it's worse than cigarettes. Good KZ, it's addictive. Yeah, it's the worst. Yeah. And it's just like, I feel like the ones that would even get out here in Nicaragua would just be ass. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's not even worth it. I'm just trying to smoke like some fucking shitty ass third world vapes like that are like imported from the US. That are just going to be too expensive. Like, fuck it. I already smoke weed that's imported from the US. It's too expensive. Because you can do it anytime and it tastes good. Yep. Shit. I bet. Yeah, exactly. You got all the fucking flavors, like fucking banana unicorn dick or whatever the fuck. Like fucking fruity pebble pussy. That's the vape flavors. But like strawberry shortcake, all that fucking crazy shit. Gumdrop, lollipop, fucking rainbow swirl. It's like it's trying to get the kids hooked on that shit. Fuck. Because you can literally hit the vape indoors, outdoors every 2 minutes and shit. Yeah, it's just right there in your pocket. Then you just end up vaping more than smoking. Yeah, pain. Banana unicorn dick. But yeah, because they always got these fucked up ass names. They're all like super colorful and whatever the fuck else. My dog's over there licking her foot. You guys trying to see my dog? Gumdrop pops roll, yeah. So true, LMAO. I'm not looking forward to seeing this UFC 5. I'm not a gamer. Is it dope? Oh, I'm looking forward. I'm not. I'm looking forward. Yeah, it's pretty cool. They need to add Joshua Van into this shit. But I feel like I make the game relatively entertaining to watch. Because I like when I play UFC 5, I'm super aggressive. Like some people, bro, I don't get how some people play this fucking game. They just run away the whole time. Or they're just like trying to exclusively just grapple. Like when they get punched in the game, they're actually going to feel the shit in real life. Like, bro, just fucking come fight me, bro. Let's beat the fuck out of each other. It's a fighting game. Let's just go for it instead of just like running away and I need to stay safe and and there's some strategy involved. I don't just let myself get fucking hit all the time. But it's like, I go into the fire, I get hit to land shots, But the grappling is meh. The striking is solid in the UFC games. It's pretty much the same as UFC 4. They changed the way you throw uppercuts, which is annoying because I played a lot of UFC 4. So I had to get used to that. But, not KZ last night was bullshit, bro. LMO motherfuckers knocked you out as they were hacking. As if they were hacking. Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. I was rusty, though, but I was playing today and I got a couple of good wins. Let me see if I don't even know if you guys can see this. Nope. Yeah, fuck it. Whatever. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. LMAO, let me just stay safe. Just let me stay safe. Yeah, exactly, bro. Just fucking running away. Get the fuck out of here. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna start this stream on UFC 5 right now. So go ahead and just hop over to that. It should be up on my channel in like the next 10, 15 seconds. Just go ahead and refresh. But yeah, peace out, dudes. I will see you on the UFC 5 stream. Peace, peace, peace for now.